All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So today we're going to take a look at the Galaxy S21 FE in-case lineup. Now, they sent me over several cases. Now, I've already unboxed the rest of the cases, but I want to show you how they actually will come to you. This is the stereotypical packaging for in-case. This is what it looks like. This is a plastic Ziploc type bag, and you get the case in the bag itself. So, with all that being said, now we're going to go ahead and dig into each case. Now, this case right here, they have them labeled. So, people like me, I forget which case I'm talking about. I won't forget. So, this is the thin armor. And this case right here is probably the one that I might use the most around the house. If I decide to keep this on during the day, because it is actually very thin. So we're going to go ahead and look at the ports on the bottom here. You can see you've got this little slit there because there is a little pinhole right there, microphone type deal right there. You can see right there next to the charging port. And then you got your charging port area and your speaker. And then the volume and power buttons are all covered. And then the cutoff for the camera is open there with a little bit of a hint of that shiny black material around the camera there so it doesn't wash out the photos with a flash. And then you got your microphone up top. So we're going to go ahead and put this on real quick. All right, so let's slide it in. It goes on really easy. Again, this is probably the case that I would probably use the most when it comes to us having something on the device around the house. That choice is up to you, but it feels really good. Buttons and everything are nice and tactile when looking at them. Pressing them here, you're good to go. Because this is a thin case. So you do have a little bit of lip protection around the top of this thing right here. So even though this is the thin armor, the word armor is used in good faith that if you drop this in this case, it should still work. And again, the cutouts on the camera here, you can see it's nicely recessed just a hair because again, thin armor, thinnest case possible. And again, there's those ports down there at the bottom. And a little bit of branding from ENCASED down here. Normally they have some kind of branding on their cases, and just make sure all ports line up. So you're going to worry about wireless charging. So we'll test that for you here. And you can see there it does in fact wireless charge. There you go. So that is the first case I want to look at for you guys. The thin armor. I always peel off. I start at the top here with the camera because that's I guess not the weakest point, but the best entry for the hole there. So we'll put that aside. And now let's go with the Falcon. Now the Falcon is kind of like their ultimate rugged drop case, the one that you're going to use for heavy duty. This would be the case of choice because you have these huge bumpers on each corner. And again, take a notice of the microphone on top, the hole there for the cutout. And then you've got your power and volume here. And the power button actually has the word power abbreviated on there. And it's got a little bit of raised buttons on there. And then here, even this portion here, you have a little slit there for the microphone on the bottom. And there's your charging port. It's covered with the pull type cover. I don't really like these, but if you want to protect it at all costs, then that's what you have. But you got the speaker open down there. And then again on the back, pretty much the same cutout here. This one just has a very faint portion for a cutout for the shiny material that goes around it when actually putting your photos and your cameras to work. So looks like there's not a film on the inside, so I'm going to go ahead and clean the phone. Get this all cleaned up, and then we'll pop this on. Goes on really easy, really simple. Yeah, and this is what it'll look like once you decide to get it into the case. Glad I got the heavy duty one on here. I sure just smashed the front of the phone with it. It's good. There, phone's still working. So I'm going to go bottom first because of all the ports down there. And then I'll peel off that last one. This is a very snug fit right here. Man, this looks good. So let's peel off this last one here. That is the screen protector. Looks like I accidentally powered it off. But at least we know the power button works. So let's hope I'm not accidentally pressing any buttons on here. Yeah, I think I just might have accidentally had the button in there wrong or pressed it wrong or something. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I might have accidentally did it to where I got it. Looks like it's going into a loop on me. Uh-oh. Pause. Yeah, this is a very snug case, and I end up holding the power button. Just make sure you line up these buttons correctly, because if you don't, you'll end up having it to where it's a continuous press. At least that's what just happened to me. But nonetheless, this is a very snug case, folks. And when it goes on, it's going to be very fit to the phone. But that's a good thing, though, because this is a drop protection style case, and you want it to give you the protection you need. So I'm going to test wireless charging because this is a bit of a bulky case. Let's see if wireless charging will work. This wireless charger is one of my older ones, one of my favorite ones, but it still works. The Zero Lemon. They don't make this one anymore, I think. This should work because this is just plastic. I think it's a matter of positioning. Come on, buddy. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Get it positioned correctly and you'll get some wireless charging. So this case is lots of grip on this one right here, man. And again, all these cases should work with wireless charging because they have the plastic. There's no metal or anything blocking. But you do get a little bit more deeply recessed for your camera right here. It's nice and recessed. And so the Falcon will survive some drop tests. And if you didn't have a tempered glass, then, well, here you are. This is a screen protector built in. And we look at touch sensitivity. Yeah, everything's good. No problems whatsoever. A little sticky, because it's brand new, but it'll definitely wear itself in after time. And, you'll be able to enjoy the smoothness of the screen. Now, if you didn't want to use the built-in screen protector, they do have a solution for that too. But first, let's get this case off and we'll move to the next case here. This is a very snug case to put on, so just be careful when you're putting it on, folks. Just be careful. All right, we're gonna keep the train rolling. Now, let's move on to one of the favorites of them all, the Rebel series. The Rebel series was one of my favorites that they were making back in the day. And man, I'm telling you, I absolutely love the Rebel series. It is absolutely great. They have these nice colors now and everything. So this used to be a two-piece case, but they moved to a one-piece style, which is smart on them, I guess, to save on materials and pricing and things like that. But it still works the same. It goes in. Let's get it in. And this is probably got to be one of the best feeling cases that they have, because this is a combination of a thin armor case, being open on the front, but you get the Falcon drop protection. I mean, I've always liked the Rebel series. I used to promote this for every phone that I got in, and ENCASED is still making this beautiful case. And now you've got a bunch of different colors and things like that for it. So again, all the ports and everything are going to line up just the same. And more importantly, I want to test the wireless charging for you. Just a second here. You've got a deeply recessed, again, just like the Falcon. This one is deeply recessed, and buttons and everything seem to be tactile on here. Let's go. There we go. Nice. Good traveling feedback on this one. A little bit more responsive than the Falcon. The Falcon is really a rugged case. And then you have lots of lip protection on this one right here. I mean, lots of lip protection. It is deep. So if you didn't have any kind of screen protector or anything like that, this case, if you drop it face down, we'll hope it would hit one of these corners and vibrate around like that first before damaging your screen. So let's try on the other colors, and then I'll test wireless charging here for you. This is a purple. Whoa, this is really nice. Really nice. You can see what it looks like from the front there, if you were wondering. The outline trim of the purple is really nice. Again, this one has like a black front on it. And so this purple one is like all purple, two shades of purple. And this is really, really nice, man. I really could appreciate this. So let's try on the black, and then let's test out wireless charging. Oh yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. I mean, black, it's gonna pretty much go with everything you put with it. I mean, it's just how it is. Black goes with everything. It's really nice. Let's try that wireless charging. And boom, it works with wireless charging, as you can see there. So all these cases are gonna be, there's a case for someone, I like to say. And some of you guys, I'm more of a Rebel and thin armor type of guy. But the Falcon, there are people out there that might work in an area where it's very dangerous, or you drop your phone a lot. I say the Rebel is your middle ground. and then you could throw on a tempered glass if you wanted to. But with all that said, speaking of tempered glasses, they do offer the mag glass, and we're going to go ahead and put that on right now for the Galaxy S21 FE. So let's get it cut open here. This is the UHD. This is basically the clear version. They also offer matte glasses too, and they offer just a ton of different kinds. So this has a frame on it, so I'll remove the case real briefly here. I like that it has a frame, and the frame, this is the top portion because it says top on there. And it's going to go on just like this. And in the box here, you get some things to help get you through it. Things to help get you to the next level. So you've got your alcohol pad, you've got your mag glass cleaning cloth there, and you've got a dust removal tool there, and some literature in here in the box that, you know, no one's going to read. Some of you guys might read it. I mean, hey, I don't know. Some of you guys might read it. And then here is the glass. So it says fingerprint must be registered after installing the screen protector. Once screen protector is installed, ensure that the circular adhesive, oh good, I thought it had one of those little areas on there, is rubbing over the area. Okay, yeah, good. All right, so we can take this off. It's just kind of a warning, but it doesn't have any kind of adhesive on there like that. So this is how the glass will drop into place. So we're going to go ahead and clean up. We're going to clean up. Yeah, some of you guys might not know about that. But let's get the alcohol wipe here, and let's get it outfitted for war. We're going to throw that Rebel case back on and see how well we like it. So I'm just leaving it in the frame here, to the, you know, the guide frame here, just to get this last portion put on here. I'm going to pop it right back into the case and show you how that looks with the thin armor and the Rebel. Case manufacturers and companies that have frames for their installation, I appreciate you, because putting on a glass screen protector with no frame is extremely agitating. You know, because you end up getting it off-centered when it's time to put on your case. You know, so we're gonna do this last little stomp through here with the screen protector. Try to get as much dirt as we can off of here and dust. Because if you put this on, you paid for it, you want it to be right. So I'm just kind of going to each corner here. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. So here's the glass, and I'm just going to drop it in place. And it should be just that simple. Now, I haven't officially pushed it down yet. I'm just kind of giving it that once over to make sure. But you can see here, it's rounded on these corners here, and that's going to be for your case protection. So to make it case friendly, so the corners don't go all the way down to where the frame is, and it's rounded on the corner of the glass there. So let's hit that center one there, and then we will kind of watch this thing do its thing and push it out. Looks like I'll help it a little bit. I'll help it out. And so now the frame is on there, I'm just going to release it from here because this frame is really, really snug. And now it's starting to really work through on its own. Sometimes you have to help it. But I like this. All right. And you see the last little area right there kind of working on its own, right? Towards the corner right there. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but it is moving out on its own. But I still like to have a microfiber cloth on hand to help push it and just hurry up and get it out of there. So there it is. There's your installation and full, ready for war. Ready for the war, the tech war, the street wars in the tech community. Got to get it outfitted up right. Oh man. There. Touch sensitivity is great. No issues whatsoever so far, but I will continue to use this. And I didn't set up any fingerprint readers. So let's go in and let's check the fingerprint reader. Let's see if I can just add a fingerprint reader just to show you, because some of you guys are going to be concerned about this. So we'll go ahead and add it in. The glass looks really good though. So first, looks like it's responding fairly well. Okay. So I've noticed that sometimes when I'm doing installations, like when I first get a phone brand new, I have problems with setting up the fingerprint reader. It won't let me get past it for some reason. It'll tell me to set it up later. No phone in particular, not just this phone, but just in general, I found myself not being able to set up my fingerprint reader during the initial installation. All right, so let's test it out. That's freaking great. That is freaking great. It works perfectly fine. And the security patches, I mean, not the security patch, the fingerprint reader and touch sensitivity is really, really nice. So let's go ahead and do it again. Nice and quick and in. That is absolutely great, man. Touch sensitivity is there. I like it. I like it. So there it is, folks. It is outfitted with the beast mode screen protector. Let's try the case. It should work perfectly fine. It should be no lifting. And in fact, there is no lifting, so it better not lift. They gave you a frame to make it work. I'm very picky about screen protectors. So boom, there we go. This is great, man. Here it is. It is outfitted for war now. Tempered glass, Rebel case if you're on the go. And if you're not on the go and you're just around the house, you've got your thin armor. And obviously this is going to play well with this screen protector. Boom, there we go. So we are ready for war, folks. We are ready for war. We've got all of our cases. We've got our screen protector outfitted. And we are just going to make sure we celebrate the S21 FE as much as possible because, folks, it is a great phone. And I appreciate ENCASED sending over their full suite and lineup. I'm glad you were able to hang in there with me and watch me get this thing outfitted for war. It's your man, Jay. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.